I told you I'd be back within a matter of minutes. You see the episode title, my first AA game. Yes, we got drafted by the Rockies, like at 1 or 2 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, I've actually bumped the difficulty up to veteran now, just to see how much worse I could possibly do.
A AA manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
First AA game. Man.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jimmy Guzman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got the standard 4 pitches, the fastball, the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. He'll mix them up. He'll pitch backwards in different counts, but he does a nice job of keeping hitters off balance. But he will use all 4 pitches before the game's over.
Batting 8.
Now in the box, James West.
James West.
Pitch on the way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Oh my God. He got me swinging like a kid in a candy store.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this will be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that's
stupid.
Now to the plate, Ken Macbeth. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ken Macbeth.
On the ground, softly towards second. West charging. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
You gonna strike me out, I'm gonna set you down.
Striding in once again, James West comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
West.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
This is going worse than I
anticipated. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yard Goats lead it 4-1.
It's an ugly start. Ugly.
Digging in to try it again. Sebastian Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
I don't know why I even played defense. This is harder to master than I thought it was. Maybe I should have just left it on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James West. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Can I get that first double-A hit right now? Looking for it. Thinking this was going to be down. I think he's pitching me down.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On the first to complete the double play.
Oh, my
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn two. Pretty smooth.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 30,
into the box now, Jason Glass. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip and then it breaks.
Ready for another shot now. James West. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Hit high in the air down the right field line.
That's a pop out.
Castilla is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wes Katz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Spot. Number 17, Wes Katz. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 18, Christian Adame.
What? Are you serious?
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season.
So I pop out,
won't be his last.
and you replace me.
4-1 finish in this evening's game.
Oh my
Jason Glass
goodness.
gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Are you?
Wes Katz
my
closes the door for the
goodness.
save, his
Oh
first
my
of the
goodness.
year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this
This-
evening.
wow.
For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
I have no
This has
words
been a
for you.
presentation of MLB
You know
the
what?
Show.
I was
For more,
playing
follow
like
us on
boo-boo
Twitter
anyway.
at MLB the
Fans,
Show.
Our final line score.
Yeah, you know what?
First for the victorious Yard Goats.
I'm gonna boot up and go right into the next game.
7 hits.
I was playing like boo-boo that game anyway.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Barney Score is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
At the plate, Pablo Sanchez is coming off
Wow,
a
he's
3-hit
got
performance in the
seven
loss
hits.
last night.
What? Man, I want to know what kind of steroids you taking. 750 bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Not the quickest second baseman, but, you know, I'll suffice.
Digging in, James West.
Leading it off.
He'll look to get something
Second
going here in
baseman.
this scoreless ball game.
West.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Wow, he made him look bad on that one. He was way off balance with that swing. Got him out front. It just looked ugly.
Touché, sir.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Don't worry, I wasn't that good in high school either. I had my moments there.
Ready for another chance? Alonso Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third base cover drag. Got you, coach.
And there he goes towards second. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he is in there.
Now, you don't see this very often. Left-handed hitter, they put the hit and run on. He hits it through on the left side through the shortstop hole. But the runner got to third base. Most guys stop and are hesitant to go to third. Nice challenge on the left fielder right there.
Standing in, Victor Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
My chunky little fella.
Digging in for his second at-bat, James West comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
West.
First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Diaz takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Garbage.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Oh, crap.
Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Ready once again, James West. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
James
I was not paying attention. I could have got a double play for my team there.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Rubio. He threw the fastball, thinking slider down and away.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball down.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one.
Slider
2 balls
down
and a
and away.
strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yard Goats lead it 2-1.
I don't condone violence, but I would
Digging in
really
once
like
again,
to shove my
Ken
bat up as you know what.
Macbeth. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger
Keep this
so
channel
far.
clean. Hey, man. What you got?
The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Standing in, James
Still has yet to
no hits
find
in
that
3
first
tries so
double A
far.
hit,
He struck out
man.
once.
Ducks on the pond. I got to come through here, man.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Oh!
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Give me a pitch to hit, man.
Ready with the 0-1. And this
Man,
one's
you're
in
a
the dirt.
garbage pitcher.
Good
You know
job
that?
to get to
You
that quickly,
garbage.
though, and the count will even at
I
1.
really hope you never get called up to the majors. We'll poke somebody's eye out.
1-1. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second.
So tempting to swing at.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as
0-4,
opposed to those
and guess what?
slugfests.
I get benched.
This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Marco Feliz gets the win on the mound, his first of the
you know
year.
how important
Barney
that stuff
Score
is.
is tagged with the loss
Put
despite
that up
giving
to
up only
6
2
now.
unearned runs. Wes
left on base.
Time for minor league baseball
I'm gonna
here
play
on the
at least
show
4 or
as we
5
set our
games.
sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Does it? Does it come my way next? Does it?
Number
Does it really?
57,
Are you
the
confident
right-hander
about that?
from
Are you
Arizona
confident
will
it
be
comes my
doing
way
the
next?
pitching. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt,
Jeez,
he throws
man,
a basic
275?
fastball, curveball, changeup.
He's
And
a
I've
big
always
dude.
felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball coming, a different plane on all 3 of the pitches.
Now at the plate, James
In the
West
second spot
took an
tonight,
0 for 4 in the
second
victory
baseman.
last night.
James West.
That looks better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short.
Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have
Right
it?
there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Man!
And now we'll look at the
So
starting
close
lineup
to my
for the
first
visitors in
double-A
this
hit
one.
every
HR,
time.
how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt,
That
this
should
is one
not
of
be
those
batting
throwback
number
lineups
2
for me. I
either.
mean, you're talking
Should be
about
batting like
speed
number
from top
5
to
or
bottom.
number 6.
They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink.
Stepping in, Pablo
Batting third,
Sanchez.
left
No one
fielder,
aboard for him, and
Pablo
2 gone here in the
Sanchez.
first.
Come on, right here, right here, right here. Let's go.
Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a
hit me
recovery
in the
here. As
chest.
despite a great effort
Ow.
that time, they won't get an out on the play. At the plate,
The batter,
James
number 24,
West. 0
second
for 1
baseman,
here in the early going.
James West.
Yes, I'm low.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Dagnabbit. Oh, he threw a changeup at me. No wonder I couldn't hit it.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side.
Oh,
Spear on the
no,
dive.
no.
It's there. He got it.
Oh.
That was a great defensive
Good
play there.
defense,
He's
man.
not the guy you'd necessarily
Good
expect to make a play
defense.
like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Nice defensive stop, man. I will give you that one. Well played, sir. Oh, I'd give
Stepping
anything
in,
for a
number
baseball
57.
tryout right
He'll
now.
take his first hacks
I want to
here.
play baseball again.
Number 57.
Defense, defense. Stop. Bring it right here. Come on.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Second.
Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Crap.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action.
Quick.
We'll see if it works out for him.
At the plate, Ruben Shaw. And we'll
Okay.
see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Come on, man. Runners in first and second. Let's go now. Come on. Hit it right here. Let's go.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got to hurry. Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be safe.
That's the slowest throw.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
They're like a way I can. That's what I wanted. Let's put that on All-Star and see how we go. I wonder why that meter was so slow, man.
No hits and 2
I didn't think you
trips to
could
the
change
plate for
it.
him in the ball game. And here's a
Oh,
called strike
no,
at the
that was out of the
knees. Don't think he
zone.
liked that one
What are
too
you
much,
doing?
but it's 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game.
You need your
Down
eyes
low,
checked, Blue.
hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
1-1.
No way you catching me biting at that. No way, man.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses.
Come on, man.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line, good
Oh,
speared on a hop.
man.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So stepping in, Freddie Villanueva. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2
We've
at
gone
this point.
3 games without our first AA hit.
Runners are at
Like
first
we
and
never
3rd,
gonna
1
get it.
away.
But hey, you can't rush it. You catch it when you catch it. Double play, double play, double
Hit
play.
hard to short.
I got you right here.
Dive. Just late. He's safe.
No!
First, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Boy, that
Dang
was a
it.
smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe
The batter,
Hammond.
number 10, shortstop, Joe Hammond.
Third base cover drag. 2 outs.
Into
2
the
outs.
windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second.
Aw, come on,
Dive,
man.
And he knocks it
Gotta
down.
come up with that.
And he'll make it to
Dang
first easily on what will almost certainly be. Into the box
batter,
now,
number 24,
James
second baseman.
West.
James
I didn't expect this to be easy. All right, we got a duck on the pond, man. I want to see if I can bring him home at least.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure
That
that a
looked
ball in
like
the
a
gap
strike
he
to
scores.
me,
He's
man,
got to get a
but
great
I'll
jump. And
take
one way
it.
to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the
I'll
zone
take it.
and you see
I'll
the
tell
swing
you,
and
I'll
it makes
take it.
contact, you just got to get flying.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Villanueva
man.
is over, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the
difficult.
8th straight ahead. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 1-0. Striding into the box, James West.
Second baseman, James West.
He got some fastball low. That's what they've been throwing all game.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And now they've got him picked off.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Cool steal, man.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, joke.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there
You're
with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Made that mistake the first time.
Now the 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You're not gonna bunch me up inside either.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
Goodness!
Pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle.
That didn't even look like it was in the zone. That ball went down and then came right back up.
2-1 the final score. Pedro Enriquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I'm not going to give up like most people. I'm going to keep swinging until I get my hit.
Ty Block will be on the mound for
I
game
want a
4. Harold, what do you got?
I want to hear a crack, and I want to hear safe.
To watch. Every outing it seemed like he was on. Just witnessed by the ERA.
I'm going to keep playing until I get a hit. I don't care how long this broadcast goes. I'm fit to get me a hit.
So this year, I'm looking
any means necessary. Even if I got to bunt it.
Batting six.
I'm getting me a hit.
Now, James West. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Oh, no, I'm fitting to get it this time.
This is line
Give me that!
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Are you serious?
So striding forward now, James
wow,
West.
Man.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
West.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Foul, foul, foul,
on
foul.
the move. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Whew. God's watching out for me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Why you swing?
And it's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
Very
Very
well
could see it again here, though.
But hey, I'm trying.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That was my pitch right down Main Street, too.
Ready with another 2-2. And he chased it in the
Got
dirt.
me.
And he makes the throw to first. West is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to
That
chase the
hit
ball in
is
the dirt right there.
eluding me,
Hey,
people.
also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it.
Stepping up now Freddie Villanueva.
Freddie
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. West has it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
No, I'm not
Into the
intentionally
box,
messing it up.
James
I
West.
can't throw
And
in
we'll see
real
what he
life
can do here
either.
with a pair of runners on base.
I'm playing
and
exactly
two gone
how
here
I
in the
play in
fifth.
real life. I'm putting Road to the Show in a whole new perspective. I'm playing just like I play in real life.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Castilla is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in.
First
And
hit,
that's gonna
baby.
put the runner from second.
Finally.
This is now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah.
And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt.
Yes.
A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Finally. First double-A hit,
Now
baby.
batting, catcher,
Woo!
Joaquin.
Standing in now,
Jaquez.
Joaquin Jaquez. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, man. Bring us
Here
home.
comes
Bring
the
us home.
0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Come on, man. Bring us home. It's 2-2. Bring us home.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Hey, man, I
Home
can care
half
less
of the
whether we
fifth
win or
coming
lose
up.
this game. I got my
The
first
Yard
hit.
Goats are out on top, 3-1.
And
That's enough for me to be
Digging
excited
in,
about. I got my
Joe
first double-A
Hammond.
hit.
He'll
I've
start things
established
out in the
it.
home half of inning number 5. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Work on my field.
So coming to the plate, David Benitez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
No joke.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Yeah, I'm watching you, kid. I'm watching you.
Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Stepping into the box, James West. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Swing and a liner.
Ooh.
Foul.
Four.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Macbeth comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah. Probably 1 for 3 if I'm lucky. 1 for 4.
In now, Ken Macbeth. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Macbeth.
Oh, yeah, you're the guy that threw me out at first base. Okay, time to return the favor, bud.
Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals. So striding in, Joe Hammond. In a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
He steps back here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
That's your classic front.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But
I got
hey,
my
they'll
first
do whatever
double-A
they can
hit.
to get a W.
I'm
One-run
psyched.
game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Yard Goats get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Diego Munoz claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wes Katz hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Okay. That means somebody wants to talk to me. Need to get some training in or something. They get cheats on this thing? It just takes it out of the game, man. I'm gonna lie, I might actually use a few of them. My top 50 prospect. So, imagine the amount of pressure laying on my shoulders right now.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Percy Beckham A hurler from South Carolina will be the starting pitcher in this
6'3"?
one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well,
There's a
man, he's
reason I
got
hate
5
tall
pitches,
people.
and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for
They're so
strikes.
short.
He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Striding in,
.59, so yeah.
West. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Hit on the ground toward the left. Hovis takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher.
Striding in once again, James West. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
West.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh,
Takes
right
a look
down
at one,
Broadway.
catching the outside
Come on,
corner.
man.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swinging a soft liner. No problem here. 1 away.
Moved him up to second, so. I somewhat did my job there. At least I moved the runner to second.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Bradley.
Second baseman.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff
Bradley.
man aboard at first here with
Good
nobody
position.
out. Runners on the move for second. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, James West. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
West.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
I don't like where this is going already.
And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
All right. Go for it. Bring it to me, baby.
And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Low and inside. Outside. Crap. I'm blind as a bat. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And that slider's
Way
almost
outside.
in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2.
It's garbage.
At the plate, James West. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck
I know I'm
out
capable
once.
of at least a 260. I don't know what the problem is here.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Yeah, easy for you to say. You're not the one in the batter's box.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away.
I hate the fact that I have to guess the location as well. That's dumb.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez in foul ground.
Oh,
and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
Yeah, I'm not good at it.
Ready for another shot now. James West. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
West.
Don't remind me, Vesper.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's good. So I swung.
0-1 pitch on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pimentel on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Crap.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing.
Yeah,
on the
we
road.
picked up the win, but guess who went 0-5? This guy.
Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Guess that makes me the donkey of the clubhouse.
In tonight's game, Sean Chavez earns his first win of the season. Percy Beckham pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Wes Katz hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score.
Garbage.
First for the victorious Yard Goats. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Senators, 2 runs,
Hey, you know
7
what?
hits,
Sue
1
me. I'm
error.
throwing on a game.
They left 7 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Yo, make sure you smash that like button.
On Knapp,
Aiming
the
for at least
southpaw
25
out of the
likes on
Golden
this video.
State gets the call here. What's your
The
take
series
on him,
will
Dan?
continue.
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up now, James West.
Wow.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Quezada is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Right out the gate, popped it up.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep? Settling in now, Felipe Palmeiro, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And this is on the ground is short, could be 2. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
I've somewhat got the
Severino digs in at the
offense.
plate.
I'm having
Couple of hits
such a
for him in
freaking
4
problem
trips
with.
to the plate last night.
I can't swing the bat to save my life.
Runners off for second. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. I want to look at their outfield play. Man, they have been so good, but the left fielder in particular, he catches everything. Sure-handedness, and he throws to the right base and hits the cutoff. He's just fundamentally sound.
Stepping in, Jerome Hovis. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third.
Yeah,
and
I got
we
that
are
defense
tied
down.
nothing.
It's the offense I'm having a big problem with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James West. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
West.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a
goodness,
high
another pop-up.
Batista is there for it. And that ends the inning. One hit, one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied nothing.
Positive I can take out of that.
Digging in to try it again, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pedro
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So
what
that
was that doing?
To turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure.
Into the box,
Now
James West.
Second
0 for
baseman.
2 on the afternoon
James
so far.
West.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bradley is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Oh,
so
stop
no runs
swinging
here
at the
on a
first
base hit,
pitch.
No errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 2-1. Ready once again, number 45.
Leading
0 for
off
2
the
here to
Senators.
start the afternoon.
Center fielder, number
I'm
45.
about to go 51-50 here in a minute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. West. It up.
I don't think so.
And
Sit
he's
down.
set down, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Nelson
Now
Bradley.
batting,
2 for 2 with a
second
triple
baseman,
on his batting line to this
Nelson
point.
Bradley.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right. There's 1.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready now, James
The batter, number
West.
24,
2 outs
second
and 2
baseman,
runners aboard here in the
James
7th inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
That's why you're
Well
a
hit,
spectator
but
and I'm
also
out here
well
playing.
fouled into the
right?
seats and left.
You wanna trade?
2 quick
Let me be a
strikes, and now the
spectator for a
0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
bit. This guy's just not giving me a pitch to hit me. Screw it, I'm going for it.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Digging in the switch hitter,
Now
Felipe
batting,
Palmeiro,
third baseman,
as he'll look to bring home that
Felipe
tying run from second
Palmeiro.
with a base hit into the outfield.
Uh-oh. Base is jacked.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
The left fielder, number 20, Scott.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Quezada. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2.
4. Dios mío. One more game. .38. So good at this game, I'm gonna be just like you one day.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Will Barnett gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding in, Carlton Kincaid comes in after a day of rest yesterday. So we'll see if it did him any good. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if it pays off on the score. Standing in, James West. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Monk has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 4 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Yard Goats are out on top, 4-1. Ready now, Frank Beltran. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time. Digging in the switch hitter, number 7. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Runners on first with 1 down. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground toward.
Oh my goodness.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but
digging in for his second at bat, James West comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
To hit. Throw it right down the middle. One time. I dare you. Right down the middle.
Coming. Another one sent foul.
It'll make you work to strike me out this time. I'm tired of getting struck out.
The 0-2 once more. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Kincaid finds it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Alfonso, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just consistently good at bats.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get.
Ready for another shot now. Pedro Gomes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Now I'm getting a bit ticked off.
Digging in to try it again. Walt Fletcher, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready on 1 and 2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, and he's safe.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more.
Striding in once again, James West. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Beltran is there. And a rather easy first out.
Funny, man. Funny. I suck, man. Don't rub it in.
Ready for another chance.
Now
Frank
batting.
Beltran.
Frank Beltran.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, making him 1 for 5. Personally, nice note, but the team is winning anyway. They really didn't need him today. He's got to step his game up starting the next game, though.
Digging in and looking for more. Number
Now
7.
batting.
He's got 3 hits,
Number
including
7.
a double to this point. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out, and he is in there. Ready once again.
Leading off
James
in the bottom of
West.
the ninth.
No hits in 3
Second
tries so
baseman.
far. He's struck out
James
once.
West.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A swing and a miss on a ball
You know
that
what?
jammed him.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolled.
Jeez.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Finally.
So striding forward now, Joaquin
Now batting.
Paquez.
Catcher,
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Paquez.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left. The move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
No one out with a runner at second. Pitch outside. The throw.
All right, now just bring me home. I'm on third base, man. Bring me home.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here's the 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Dribbled up the line. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats wrap out 19 hits. Ray
The final line score for our
Cedeno
ball
earns
game
his first win of the
for the
season.
victorious
So that's a
Fisher
wrap.
Oh, really? I have 1,000 shillings.
Sloppy defensive play has drawn the attention of this player's manager.
Oh, yes. Alright, made it to 60. Better than nothing. Top prospect. Could be doing worse. Alright, guys. Catch you later. Two for gazillion, so. And then next time for episode.